New tonight, Tennessee lawmakers are proposing an amendment to the state constitution. Marcy's law seeks to tighten current victim rights, and the goal is to ensure crime victims receive access to information about their cases or their loved ones' cases. Reporter Mary Klingler spoke to one supporter about how this could change victims and the impact across East Tennessee. Mary?
Well, John, if you are accused of a crime in Tennessee, you have the right to a fast, fair trial and the right to a lawyer. And victims have some protections, but Marcy's law would make them permanent by adding them to the Constitution as well.
For almost 30 years, I've carried guilt around, thinking that I should have been there. I could probably stopped it, but odds are it could be both of us dead right now.
In 1994, David Toney was 24 years old and living in Ashland, Kentucky.
I got a phone call about 3 o'clock in the morning.
That moment, his world shattered. David's father, Tom, was kidnapped during a carjacking.
In the Foodland grocery store parking lot, and my dad had just come out of the store.
According to police, Tom Toney's body was later found tied to a tree in an abandoned industrial park.
I walked up behind him and shot him in the back of the head.
The man accused of murder became eligible for parole in 2020.
Emotionally and just couldn't take it.
After being denied, one directive was on track to make him eligible again. Marcy's law, which Kentucky passed in late 2020, stopped it from happening.
Now the best way to honor his memory would be to help other people.
He and his family are no longer forced to relive the nightmare over and over.
Without this being part of the state constitution here in Tennessee, we would never be able to ensure that when we tell a victim something, that we could keep our word.
State Representative Patsy Hazelwood is one lawmaker proposing the amendment.
We just don't want them to be traumatized one more time by the justice system, which perhaps could seem to just kind of roll over them and focus on the accused.
Well, a similar effort to pass this failed in General Assembly 2 years ago. This week, the amendment passed through a House subcommittee. John?
We'll continue to track it. Mary Klingler on the story. Thank you, Mary. All right.